Alright guys, so sometimes when I have a phone for review, I tend to use it for the video. And believe it or not, this is the front camera on the M-Horse Pure 2. This is the audio from the M-Horse Pure 2. Now, M-Horse Pure 2 2. Now the camera is up here in the corner, so I apologize if I find myself looking over here at the viewfinder, but this is the front camera on the M-Horse Pure 2. And I gotta tell you, the cameras on here are absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to do my review like this for you guys because sometimes just showing a phone and going through the things I've already gone through in the actual unboxing and other videos that I've done, I just want to talk about it real fast with you. So this phone has a 6-inch display. It's 1080p. It has this edge-to-edge display. Let me show you. I'm gonna take a picture here. Show you how I have this mounted. I just have it mounted up on the tripod and set up like this. You'll see the reflection of my beautiful U11. But this is how I have it set up. Maybe I'll have to pop this up on the screen. But just have it up on my big tripod here, and the phone has a 6-inch display, 18:9 ratio, 3,800 milliamp hour battery. I'm reading the specs over here. It's got the rear sensor is a Sony IMX sensor, which is absolutely fabulous, and the same thing for the front. So if you see the quality here, I don't even have any of my LEDs going. This is just natural sunlight from right outside. I have 2 huge windows in my office, and this is just natural sunlight. Color reproduction, everything on here, I think it's absolutely fantastic and definitely rivals, wait for it, definitely rivals the HTC U11's front camera. There's not a lot of phones out there that can rival the HTC U11's front camera, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a sample right now to show you what I mean. So I'm going to put them side by side here, and you'll see the color reproduction on both of these. I'm going to start recording on the HTC U11 right now. Now the HTC U11 will have a wider field of view, looks like, but this is the HTC U11, and here is the M-Horse Pure 2. This front camera is absolutely great. I think the color reproduction on the M-Horse Pure 2 looks absolutely great. Now it's weird that it's strange for me that some phones out there really can't, and I don't have the U11 on the tripod. I'm just holding it up. But the U11 is one of my go-to phones, but look at how much more light is coming in on the M-Horse Pure 2. I kind of laughed at the name of this phone, and I know you did too, but this phone's front camera, man, is absolutely great, and so is the rear camera. The HTC U11 is producing the colors. It's like it's almost too warm on the HTC U11, and this is so rare for me, and it's almost, I know every phone can get beat at one point or another, but here's the M-Horse Pure 2, man, versus the HTC U11's front camera, and I gotta tell you, this thing, it did better. It looks like it's more crisp and detailed over here on the Pure M-Horse Pure 2, the Pure 2, I'll just say that. And on the U11, everything seems kind of warm and not as crisp and sharp. Look around my chair, look at my hair. Look at my skin tone. You know, it seems really. As a matter of fact, the Pure 2 kind of reminds me more along the lines of the rear camera of the iPhone. But anyway, let's turn this camera off. So the M-Horse Pure 2, I think you figured it out that I'm really enjoying these cameras. And I haven't done any vlogs or anything with this camera, but I think I may have just found my new front-facing vlog video if I decide to use a phone. Tell me this footage isn't really good. I mean, the audio, and again, also audio and everything on here is coming directly from the Pure. There's no external microphones, and I do have a USB Type-C external microphone. Shout out to Samsung. I bought that from Best Buy, and I reviewed it a long time ago. Really good mic for 40 bucks. I think Juan Back Now just reviewed it also, and I've been using it for well over a year probably now. And he just got it and he's using it. Anyway, so the cameras. Needless to say, I spent the first 4 minutes talking about the cameras because obviously they are impressive. Really impressive. So the front and the rear have impressed me so much. Now, let's get to performance. Now this phone has 6 gigs of RAM. I believe it has 6 gigs of RAM. I can't remember. But the memory, it is 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs onboard storage. And the memory on here is Samsung's internal storage. So this is a good thing, man. I mean, there's good phones and there's great phones. And I think what M-Horse is getting ready to do is kind of venture off into, you know, trying to compete, but not with the U.S. market. No, this has 4 gigs of RAM, I'm sorry. But the build quality on here is fantastic. Camera's fantastic. Battery life, I don't even have to say it. You know, it's good because I'm not getting 3G, 4G LTE on T-Mobile. I'm getting Edge. And then also, you know, it has the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi band, so it does really, really good. I know this review is not like my normal check the boxes list thing, but I just had to give it to you straight like this, man. So the M-Horse checks a lot of boxes. Yeah, it's not a phone that has LTE for the US, but it still can be used in the US. Just get on Wi-Fi. Most of you guys are on Wi-Fi anyway. I mean, I hear some people say, oh, I don't have Wi-Fi. That's very strange and very rare, but it is possible, so respect. But most people are on, even I have LTE, and I'm always on 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi at home because it's faster than LTE, you know? So this phone is definitely a win-win. I mean, no kickbacks or anything for me. This isn't GearBest or anything like that. This is just straight M-Horse. And I guess I'll put the link in the description. You can click on it and you'll see where you can buy it from. GearBest might have it. I don't know. I'd have to look, but nonetheless, I'll have a link in the description. So this is a win-win, man. Battery, cameras, build quality. Just no LTE for the US. That's the only thing that I found was bad. And consider this $129, man. 18:9 ratio, premium build quality, big battery, SD card slot, fantastic cameras. Come on, folks. Come on, man. Come on, son. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is a win-win. So I wanted to give you a quick video, full review. You know, and again, I know this is pretty much about the cameras, and you know, I didn't talk much about like performance but well, I can't tell you performance is great. You know, I haven't had any problems with it. I mean, it does have 4 gigs of RAM. It does have that MediaTek processor in there, but still, this phone performs good because it's pretty much got stock Android on it. So I just don't have a problem with it, man. So the M-Horse Pure 2, I reviewed the first M-Horse, and it definitely was not as good as this Pure 2. Do you see these cameras, man? This straight, no LED lights, no nothing, just straight M-Horse. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So this is your man Jay Will, full review for the M-Horse Pure 2. Check the link in the description to get yours. 129 bucks, man. If you want to run a YouTube channel, you definitely can do it with this phone right here. So I'm going to switch over to the rear camera and shoot some footage of some of the stuff on my desk as I close out this video for you guys to show you the rear camera. Alright guys, so here's the rear camera. This thing does have EIS, it says. And, you know, hey, but just for shooting videos and footage, I mean, this thing is actually pretty good, man. Look at the quality here. Check out the audio. These cameras are actually pretty decent, man. The rear camera shoots in 1080p at its highest, and I believe the front camera only goes to 720p. But nonetheless, a little bit of focus hunting in this setting, but still, it is definitely doable for doing videos on YouTube, especially vlogs, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.